how to grow big on TikTok, how to grow big on like, we get it. Hey, what's up? Hello, YouTube fam. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Carrington. Thanks for joining. My struggles with social media, I realize, have been a really big thing lately, and I figured maybe this is something that other people are struggling with or can relate to. While I very much enjoy social media, I realize in some ways, actually in many ways, I have become addicted to it. I think TikTok is the best, most entertaining app. I could spend hours scrolling through TikToks. Instagram, it's a love-hate relationship, but I have made pretty good connections through Instagram, and I've actually booked gigs through Instagram. Facebook, I mean, it's just there. We don't gotta worry too much about Facebook. While social media is a part of one of the jobs that I have to remind myself, more specifically when I'm using my personal account, that I need to take a break from it, especially when it is something that is such a quick go-to for me. Like, oh, I'm bored, let me just start scrolling through Instagram. Oh, I have nothing to do, let me just start scrolling through TikTok. Like, it is something that I have just so quickly picked up. Before there were smartphones, what were we doing in life? Before there was social media, what were we doing in life? We did have alarm clocks. We would wake up and go outside and play, and we'd go get ready for school, and there was nothing to distract us. That was not a part of our morning routine. But I realized, me myself, the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is I grab my phone and I might check to see if I got a good morning text from my boo. I might see if my friends texted me, but the next thing I'm doing is I'm scrolling through Instagram. Even Twitter, I love Twitter. Twitter's probably my favorite, but I need to take a step back sometimes. Instagram is definitely one of the biggest ones on here on this topic today. I'll be scrolling through Instagram and I'll just be sitting there for like the first half hour of my morning, wasting time looking at other people's lives. And while I love to see what other people are accomplishing, it's like, what is this doing for me? And how is this helping me? I do think that there can be inspiration that comes from social media. Like, social media can be used in a positive way. It can be a great tool if you know how to use it correctly. A lot of us don't know how to do that. I like to find a lot of inspirational quotes, a lot of inspirational posts, especially with the reels now. I feel like I get a lot of cool clips that I like to watch that help to motivate me and just get me going. But then I realize I will be scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and time has just gone by. And the other side of it is sometimes I find myself getting into this mindset of comparison, and I hate that. It's like, don't compare yourself, don't do it. But that's so much easier said than done. It's hard when you're scrolling through social media and you see people that are your age that are just doing big and better things, and you feel like you're not where you should be at in life, and then you start to compare and you think what you're doing is not good enough. And there's also the idea of fashion. Sometimes I'm like, damn, do I need to do more clothing hauls? Do I need to shop more? Because I am not a fashionista. I do enjoy fashion, I love fashion, but I'm not somebody who is going to be posting a brand new outfit every post. For those that can do it, cool, they look amazing, but I like to buy the clothes that I like, and I tend to wear them quite often. So it definitely becomes a struggle when you see people who are on here looking like supermodels every post, every day. It looks like they're living their best lives. And sometimes, yeah, I am living my best life, but other times I am going through the motions and I feel like I'm not yet where I want to be at in life. And it's just a constant struggle. I also realized with my personal channel, especially with Instagram, I was very much trying to find ways to get my likes up, ways to get my engagement up. And I'm not saying I would pay for likes. No. Don't believe in that. But I would definitely figure out like, oh, how else can I get noticed? How else can I get my followers to really connect with me more? And I'm just sick and tired of the rat race. I'm also tired of on TikTok seeing the how to grow big on TikTok, how to grow big on like, we get it. I understand that there has to be work behind it. Not everyone is just lucky to just blow up in one night. I have a friend who has been very successful on TikTok, and she told me that it was a constant thing that she was checking. She was constantly posting always looking for the trending hashtags, topics. That works for some people, and then some people are just an overnight sensation. But I'm tired of seeing these posts on TikTok of how to make it. Like, some of us just want to enjoy the app. We just want to see the funny comedy sketches. We just want to see the dumb trending dances. I myself just like to post whatever it is I like to post. So I'm at a point in my life where I'm really trying to learn how to take a step back from social media. Obviously not with my job, that's totally different. I have that in control. But when it comes to my personal account and my personal time, I'm trying to learn how to take a step back so that Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whatever is not running my life. We're in a day and age where it's like, if you didn't post it, it didn't happen, which I think is just ridiculous because I shouldn't have to live my life like that. But that's what life has come to nowadays. While I think it's totally okay to post your experiences, to post the things that you're doing, the things that you want to share, I don't want to live for the camera. I don't want to live for the gram, for social media. I want to live for me. As I stated earlier, we know that social media can be used as something positive. It can be helpful. At the same time, we have to remember that it's fake. People are only showing you what they want to show you. I myself will only post what I want others to see. So here are some steps that I'm gonna be taking to kind of take a step back from social media. Now, I'm not somebody who wants to delete my social media. I respect people who do that and I understand why. I do feel like I'm going to keep using it because it is something that has helped me to get work, and in the field that I want to be in, I kind of need it. But number one, my notifications are turned off on all of my social media. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, they'll still be like, hey, do you want to turn your notifications on? No. My notifications are turned off because I find that keeping those on my phone can be very distracting. It's not helpful. Whenever I get a notification, that of course causes me to go straight into the app, and then I'll just start scrolling. And that's how these apps get you. Turn off your notifications. I promise you it's gonna help. And sometimes I could go a couple days without checking social media. If I am in a place where I'm booked and busy and I have things going on, I'm actually not worried about social media because I'm not getting those notifications. So I forget what's even going on. That goes into number two. When I post something, I immediately try to exit, get off the app, and I try not to go back on for the rest of the day. I said try because it doesn't always happen, but specifically if I'm posting something in the evening, like on Instagram or even on TikTok, if I make a post, I immediately get off the app and I don't go back on. I don't like sitting there trying to wait to see who's going to like it. Did it get enough likes yet? I don't like that feeling. I used to do that, especially when my notifications were on. I was trying to see, is it getting enough likes yet? Oh my gosh, does it have enough likes yet? And if it wasn't getting enough, I would delete the post and I would get like obsessed. And then I'd be like, oh my gosh, what time do I need to post? When you're seeing all these likes and comments, especially when you're getting notifications, our brain releases dopamine, right? Which is that feel-good chemical in our brains. That's that little happiness in our brains. Like, ooh, I got a like, ooh, I'm excited. And it's just sad that that is tied to social media. Like, we should be releasing dopamine through other things. And I just don't want to place social media in such a high regard as I have in the past. If you make a post, just get off the app and enjoy your life. Don't worry about what likes, comments you're getting. You can always check it later, okay? But try to give it some time to just, Try to give it some time to just marinate in that app. Let people see it. I find doing this has helped me to give less of a about what I'm posting and how people are going to engage with it. I care a lot less about it. Number three, check your average time that you spend on social media because it will probably make you say, oh, what the heck, I'm quitting this right now. I have done that and it has been insane. Once I'm hitting like close to 3 hours a day, I feel like that is just ridiculous. It's not necessary. Now, if social media is in fact your life and you know you're not having any struggles or issues here, then this might not be helpful for you, but I would say definitely check the average time that you're spending. I've done that and I have then checked myself and I've learned, okay, I've got to get off. And I think I've also set a timer before. I did get rid of it because I would always just disregard it, But I think I'm gonna go back to setting a timer to how much time I spend on Instagram, or if TikTok has one, I'll do that there as well, because your girl can get lost in TikTok. Check the time that you spend or set a timer to limit yourself. Number 4, I am trying to come up with a morning routine that no longer involves my phone. So as I said earlier, it's like, what was life before smartphones, right? Like, obviously we had, people had morning routines. We all had morning routines before smartphones were a thing. I am trying to figure out exactly what I want my morning routine to be that doesn't involve my phone. Now, I don't mind checking a text from a boo, from my friends, but I want to have a routine in which I'm not trying to check Instagram first thing in the morning. I'm not checking Twitter or TikTok because it's not necessary for a morning routine. I would just want to wake up, shower, wash my face, brush my teeth, eat my food, and just have like at least the first hour of my day. I don't want social media to be involved with it. And I have heard of some influencers doing this. I believe Jackie Aina mentioned she did this. I have not yet gotten to that point, but I would love to get to that point where I'm no longer having my phone as a part of my morning routine. I'm definitely going to hold myself accountable. I'm going to be journaling this. I'm going to have to write this down so that I can get to that point and not look at it as like, I got to check social media, because again, it's an addiction I'm trying to get rid of. So then that leads to number 5. I am trying to make it so that in the times that I am bored and I realize I have spent a lot of my time on social media throughout the day, I'm trying to make it so that there is something else that I am grabbing that is not my phone. So whether it be a book, or maybe it's me editing my videos that I have, because sometimes I'm delayed on editing my stuff. I'm trying to figure out what else is something that I can grab so that I'm not just scrolling through social media. I'm really trying to reach for a book. I'm trying to get more back into reading because I do enjoy reading when I have the time, when I make the time to read a good book. That's really all I have for this discussion on social media, my struggles with social media, and what I'm trying to do to take a step back from it, to take a step back from this addiction that I have. Because let's face it, guys, it is an addiction. I just want to be the best me I can be and just grow and go up from here. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and please hit that subscribe button. You know, we're trying to get the fam up. We're trying to grow here. So hit that subscribe button, guys. I really appreciate it. And I will catch you all in the next video.